I'm in the process of hooking up a couple of these inside the blast cabinet. It has this light, but it's all the way up in the back. I want to put some down in the front, and I got to looking at it, and it's like, well, I don't really want to run 2 power cords to the box. I want to go ahead and be able to turn the switch on. Just have the one plug. Turn one switch on and get all of these. I think I've already shot video of the little terminals I'm going to use. Okay. So I've got the meter set up here. I've got it on the ohms scale. I've got it set to beep when there's short circuit, when there's continuity. Okay, don't take my word for any of this. This is, I'm not an electrician or anything. So it's all on you. You do all this on your own. Anyway, the one on the left, the big terminal, that should be the neutral and should show up to the white. Oh, it should be the neutral. It won't show up to the white down there. It's obviously not the same cable. Anyway, I do want to double check that the wiring down here on the switch to its plug. Okay. So that means the one on the left here should be the neutral, and that should show up to the white. There we go. And the cable actually has a W here. I wouldn't trust it, that's why I'm ohming it out. It's got a G there for ground, so you can find the ground every now. Yeah, see, there we go. Found a spot on the frame that's where I get through the powder coating. So, anywho, so then this one should be the black. Okay, and that checks out correctly, and so then now I know when I go to plug these back in that the wire on this, okay, the black lettering or the lettering goes to the hot side. The side that's just all white, it's got some ribbing on it, that goes to the neutral side. So anyway, so I've cut the plug off, and remember the black lettering is the black wire. And most of this zip cord you can just peel apart and get your 2 other wires. Shouldn't need more than about a 1/4 inch there. And I don't have these set. You can set these with the screw here to go down to whatever wire size. I usually have them set pretty small. I don't think they're set to where they're going to cut it. Oh, it might. But I just kind of gauge. I cut in a bit and then peel it off, and then that way I can do that without cutting any of the wires, any of the strands. Alright, I like where that one's sitting. Now these are just these are Harbor Freight crimpers. I forget how much they are. It's Harbor Freight, so they're not hugely expensive. They're ratcheting crimpers, and they really do a pretty darn nice job. Okay, so they're color coded. They've always worked pretty good before. I think the wiring's a little on the small side, so I'm going to go ahead and crimp it in the red one there. Didn't split the housing or the insulation or anything like that. And the movement we do have is the terminal crimped to the wire moving inside the plastic. So I could go in and I could adjust this and make it crimp down a little tighter, but I don't feel like doing that right now, so we're just gonna crimp it on the red. Yes. Alright, cool. Let's go test it. Okay, like I said, the one with the black writing is for the black wiring. Because it is kind of a pain in the butt to get these terminals on, I'm putting it on the bottom one here. That way when I can more easily put the other terminal on there. Oops. So I put it right on the one I said I wasn't gonna. Okay, that's on. Bend it back in place there. Let's start with the black one. And I want it to connect to the side of the switch that is on the bottom here. I'm going to pull the top off. Get those out of the way. Okay. Got the white one. Got it plugged in. Alright, that's on. It would have been easier to plug the black one at the same time. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now let's get the other two wires pulled back up here. And I'm notorious for crossing wires, so let's just double check. Yes, the black goes to the black and the white. Okay. So now we can plug this into an extension cord. And let's check it with the meter just to be sure. We're going to stick it on AC volts. And there is no ground on here. And it's kind of hard to get ground on the case because of the way it's powder coated. So I'm going to get my ground over here off the extension cord. Okay, to prove the meter works, I'm going to go ahead and plug in here, and 121 volts. So let's go to the hot side here. Got 121 and 0. This should have 0 on both lines. Turn that on. The middle line, which should be the black line, yep, it's hot. The other one's not. Sweet. Shut it back off. Middle one is now dead again. Okay, so on these lights there's a 3-prong end and a 2-prong end. They've also got a high and a low. I'll go ahead and kick it on. There they are on low. There they are on high. And you can see it's a much warmer light. I guess it's pretty hard to see that. You can see with the eye. Not sure how well that shows up on camera or not, but I've got enough cable in here, enough wiring, I can come all the way around the way I can reach anywhere in here I want. Since I have the stuff in the back, I'm tempted to put it up here in the front. And then I'd probably put 2 more right here. It's one of those things, can't ever have too much light. I don't remember if I picked these up at Home Depot or not. I think I probably picked them up at one of the car parts stores. They're both 15 feet. One's 1/2 inch wide, one is 7/8 inch wide. I still got a little left of that, so I'm going to finish that up. Use that up first, obviously, before I break open the other. And, you know, you don't have to run it the whole length. You could put a couple of different sections on. I want to make sure the damn thing sticks, so if I bounce it and hit it with something inside there, I don't have to worry about it popping loose. You know, this is really cheap stuff. I don't recommend using this stuff. It might be good for in the house, stuff like that, but this thing's going to sit outside if I pull it out of the shop, and I don't want it to cut loose. This is made for automotive trim. And I suppose I should get the scissors. They do come with little hardware kits. You can mount them on, and then they'll slide into the slots at the end here. Why? You know, for what I'm doing, I have no intentions whatsoever of using those brackets. But the end here is not very level. The piece on the end here sticks up more, So I'm going to cut the tape back just a little bit because I want the tape even. I don't want a high spot there trying to push it away from the edge. Alright, double check that I got the 3 prongs to that side. I can get it roughly centered, kind of put it in there at an angle to the rib nuts. And I don't want to break the light, but I do want to push it up good and firm to make sure that the full load of that tape, you know, gets hooked. So, oh yeah, that's on there pretty tight. All right, plugged in. Flip the switch. Now this one's not on because it's got its own switch, which is right there. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now I can just shut it off up here. I'll have to put some wire tie holders in basically to hold the wiring up, but I got 2 more lights I want to mount in here, so I'll do that first. Looks like I'm going to need to mount it at an angle. And then do the same there. And that'll be easy enough. I can do that because I don't have the flange for the thing. I just need to do a little bit more cleaning. And will these get chewed up with the abrasive? Absolutely. Am I going to worry about it? Nope. If I happen to chew all the way through and damage one, I'll worry about it at that point. But until then, I'll consider it a non-issue. Well, that looks like it's lit up pretty good. You know, a little bit in the back there helps cut down on some of the shadows and stuff, so kind of anxious to try it. Just gotta, oh, you know, I may just take that corner, I think I just may take that corner one and just put a, what the hell do you call it? Not a wire tie, but one of those ones you put on a bolt. I'll take the nut back off, put it on there. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I should know the term. I don't really care. Hopefully the hole is the right size. Oh, it's close. I don't think I'm going to worry about that part hanging there. I think I am done for the day. Done for now.